Hello everyone, welcome you in this exciting video. In today's lesson, we are going to be discussing a question from 2025 GCE Science Paper 2. And this is a question from a section C of chemistry. And the last question, which is C3. So we have questions here. Question 1 says, name the organic compound. Okay, name the organic compound. So what is this organic compound? Okay, so we have to give it a name. Now, this is really easy. All you need to know is just to know a few things about organic chemistry, and it's so easy to tell, okay, what type of an organic compound it is. So first of all, we want to look at the structure, and from the structure, there are certain things that I want you to always pinpoint. Number one, from the structure, you need to count, okay, you need to count the number of what? Carbons. Okay, so how many carbons here? You have two carbon atoms. Okay, we have two carbon atoms. Okay, so we have two carbon atoms. So if we have two carbon atoms, okay, the prefix that we use for two carbon atoms, it is this prefix. Okay, this is the prefix. So if you haven't watched my videos on introduction to organic chemistry, please try to do so. I explained on the prefixes. Eth simply means two carbon atoms. If there were three, okay, if there were three, it would have gotten the prefix prop. Okay, four carbons would have gotten the prefix but or butane, because we say butane. Okay, we say butane. Okay, so that is on the prefixes. Okay, that is on the prefixes. Now, for us to get to the let me just remove this. Okay, so F. Now the other thing we need to take note of is what we call the functional group. Okay, so these organic compounds, they have what we call the functional group. This part here is the functional group, and this functional group is called the carboxyl group. Okay, this one is called the carboxyl group. Okay, so you have the carboxyl group here, and all compounds that have the carboxyl group, okay, they always end at the end with what? I went this in my previous videos, noic. Okay, acid. Okay, noic acid. Okay, or noet. Okay, but we'll get to that time. Okay, so we have earth and then we have noic. I'm sure we can even tell what then the other thing is that you look at the bonds here. Okay, between the carbon atoms, you notice there's no double bond. So it means that at the middle it's simply going to have a so this is going to be, so this simply means two carbon atoms. This simply means that the carbon atoms, they don't have what? A double bond. If they have a double bond, would have put En. Okay, would have put En. And then you put the functional group now. Okay, N is already there, so we just say oic acid. Okay, so this is ethanoic acid. Okay, this is actually ethanoic acid. Okay, that is the name. So the name of the compound or the organic compound is ethanoic acid. And what led me to tell that's an acid is the functional group, and the prefix two carbon atoms. Then how did I know here not to put En? Because there is no double bond. Okay, here there is no double bond. Okay, so that is it. To which homologous series does it belong to? Already we know okay, the organic, the homologous series, because this is an acid, so it belongs to what we call the carboxylic what? Acids. Okay, these are known as carboxylic acids. Okay, So that was it here. So question B here is asking us, question B says, ethanol is an organic compound which belongs to the homologous series known as alcohols. Draw a displayed formula of ethanol. What term is used to describe the manufacture of ethanol from ethene? Okay, manufacturing ethanol from what? From ethene. So a displayed formula is actually, we also call it a structural formula. Okay, so let's look at ethanol. Okay, so I hope you followed previous question. So now here we want to show the displayed formula of ethanol, and then also we should describe the term that is used. Let's deal with this one. It's straightforward. What term is used to describe the manufacture of ethanol from ethene? So in other words, we're dealing with question 2 first. Okay, so in other words, you want to manufacture ethene, and this ethene you want to convert it to ethanol. Okay, you want to convert it to ethanol. So the only way of doing this is by simply an addition of a water molecule. Okay, an addition of a water molecule, and this process it is called hydration. Okay, this is called hydration. Okay, now you could also reverse, okay, this process, and the reverse is called dehydration. Okay, so it's called dehydration. So this is easy. Okay, so let's draw the displayed formula for ethanol. Okay, let's draw the displayed formula for ethanol. Okay, displayed formula for ethanol. Okay, so now ethanol is written like this. Okay, so let's see what is here. So eth simply means it has got 2 carbon atoms. The En, what does it mean? It means that there is a single bond between the 2 carbon atoms, and this one simply tells us the functional group is OH. So just from the name, you can see how we've deduced everything, and it's even much easy to write it. Okay, 2 carbon atoms with single bond, then you add the functional group, and here you're as good as done. Okay, you're as good as done here. So this is the displayed formula for what? For ethanol. Okay, so that's the displayed formula for ethanol. Okay, so I hope you understand that.